Well, it's now Saturday morning, or should I say Saturday afternoon. An update on the Walmart situation. As you all know, in my last video, I had called them that evening. Well, next morning, which was Friday morning, I went ahead and started calling them again. I spent, I think it was almost 40 minutes on hold, and then they hung up on me again. And this persisted and persisted, and finally somebody answered and then came back a minute later again and said, "Oh, well, the managers aren't answering, so I can't do anything for you." By that time, I'd already been on the phone trying to get through to a manager for over an hour. So I went back to Walmart. And anyway, I was lucky to get to speak to the co-manager. According to her, the store manager isn't in the store right now, or right then. Okay, that's a rarity, but it does happen. So I explained to her what had happened, and she at least halfway expressed concern. But her concern was that I had sat on hold for almost 40 minutes, 2 separate times in 2 days. She didn't care that I was calling because of what had happened and how I'd been treated after that. She just cared that I had sat on hold for almost 40 minutes. No other concerns, it was like la-di-da, nothing's wrong. She really wasn't apologetic. She was like, "Well, I'll have to review the video footage and see who was doing it and ask them why they let you sit on the phone for 40 minutes. And I'll talk to the operator that's there today and find out what she did, why she let you sit on hold for any time." But she didn't address the fact that they would answer the phone, they'd pick it up, not say a word, and just hang it back up. She didn't address any of this stuff. And that is wrong. So, I told her that, I understand it's not you that's done this, but that's entirely inappropriate at any store. And I know back when Walmart was owned by Americans, not Chinese people, that they cared about their customers. Something like that happened, you called the store, they were like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, what's your name?" They would make a notation of it and give you a discount the next time you came in. Now it's like, "Well, it happened, I can't do anything about it, I'm sorry." And nothing else would happen. But it's time we as Americans stand up and stand together. Even the Canadians and other countries need to stand up and say, "No, this is not going to happen in our country." We need to stand up and band together and say we're tired of being mistreated. The day that happens, that's the day Walmart starts caring about its customers. They don't even give their employees holiday pay unless you work over so many hours. They do stuff that they're not supposed to do. They don't like paying overtime pay. They do all this. They keep the employees under so many hours as much as possible, whatever the minimum is, so they don't have to give them insurance. I have a friend here, he was out looking for a job and he thought about Walmart and he said, "Hold it, I don't want to work for a company that treats its customers like shit. I don't even want to work for somebody that's going to even treat me like shit." So he sees this and he's acknowledged it. So why don't we as Americans all acknowledge it? When something happens in the store, we get belittled in the slightest, just start complaining. Saying, "I'm tired of it. I don't want this." And if it continues, let's all not shop at Walmart. Let's go to Target. Yeah, it's going to cost extra money. But Walmart will start losing money and they'll be like, "What's going on here? Why is everybody going away from us?" And then they're going to say, oh shoot, we treated our customers wrong for so long that they don't want to shop from us anymore. And they're going to change. It's the key thing is we have to make them want to change and do us right. When they change and do us right, that's when we win. Until then, you may as well say goodbye to common courtesy when you go to Walmart. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and I'm trying to get a hold of corporate, and I'm gonna, let it go to corporate, and I'm gonna tell them this is ridiculous. Why are we dealing with this anymore? And see what can happen. I'm gonna go ahead and do an update video on that. Hopefully I can get a hold of them Monday. We shall see. But anyway, until then, please comment, like, and subscribe. And please, when you're mistreated at Walmart by an employee, start complaining. Make a difference. Have a good weekend.